Tom Joad got out of the McAllister pen, and there he got his parole. After 4 long years on a man-killing charge, Tom Joad come on walking down the road, poor boy. Tom Joad come on walking down the road. Tom Joad, he met a truck driving man, and there he caught him a ride. He said, I just got loose from the McAllister pen on a charge called homicide. On a charge called homicide. That truck rolled away in a cloud of dust, and Tommy turned his face toward home. He met Preacher Casey and they had a little drink. The sound was his family was gone. He found that his family was gone. He found his mother's old-fashioned shoe, and he found his daddy's hat. And he found little Muley, and Muley said, they've been tracked out by the cats. They've been tracked out by the cats. Now Tom Joad walked down to the neighbor's farm and found his family. And they took Preacher Casey and loaded him in the car. And his mother said, we gotta get away. Tom's mother said, we gotta get away. Now the 12 of the Joads made a mighty heavy load, but Grandpa Joad did cry. And he picked up a handful of land in his hand, said, I'm staying with the farm till I die. Yeah, I'm staying with the farm till I die. And they fed him short ribs and coffee and syrup, and Grandpa Joad did die. And they buried Grandpa Joad by the side of the road, and Grandma on the California side. They buried Grandma on the California side. Now they stood on a mountain and they looked to the west, and it looked like the promised land. There was a bright green valley with a river running through. There was work for every single hand, they thought. There was work for every single hand. Now the Joads rolled away to the jungle camp, and there they cooked a stew. And the hungry little kids of the jungle camp said, we'd like some stew too. They said, we're pretty hungry too. Now a deputy sheriff fired loose at a man and shot a woman in the back. But before he could take his aim again, Preacher Casey shot him in the back. Preacher Casey dropped him in his tracks. Now they handcuffed Casey and they took him to jail. And then he got away, and he met Tom Joad on the old river bridge. And these few words he did say. These few words Preacher Casey said. He said, I preached for the Lord a mighty long time. I preached about the rich and the poor. Us working folks all get together, please, 'cause we ain't got a chance anymore. We ain't got a chance anymore. Now the deputies come and Tom and Casey run to the bridge where the waters run down. But the vigilante thugs hit Casey with a club. They laid Preacher Casey on the ground, poor boy. They laid Preacher Casey on the ground. Now Tom Joad, he grabbed that deputy's club and he hit him right over the head. Tom Joad took flight on a dark rainy night. A deputy and a preacher lying dead. A deputy and a preacher lying dead. Now Tom run back to where his mother was asleep, And he woke her up out of bed, and he kissed her goodbye to the mother that he loved. And he said what Preacher Casey said. Tom Joad said what Preacher Casey said. Everybody might be just one big soul. Well, it looks that way to me. And everywhere you look, in the day or the night, that's where I'm gonna be, Ma. That's where I'm gonna be. Wherever little children are hungry and cry, wherever people ain't free, wherever men are fighting for their rights, that's where I'm gonna be, Ma. That's where I'm gonna be. Hey! I'd like to welcome to the stage my band, the Freedom Fighter Orchestra.